What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Hot Action Fishing and Fab. My name's Curtis and this is my channel. Well, as you guys see behind me, there's a new boat here, and for some of you guys who are paying attention in the background, you've seen that it was my airboat. Well, I bought this airboat with plans of restoring it, and that's what I'm starting to do. And kind of like, I don't know, I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to do any videos on this because I was just going to try to do this as fast as I could, and you know, I was like having kind of an internal struggle with myself that I don't know, I wanted to film a video, but then I wanted to, you know, I wasn't going to have time to you know, get this, you know, to YouTube and video as fast as I want to get this boat done. But then I don't know how to explain it, but then obviously, you know, I told myself that I'm not going to be able to film a video because I'm going to be working, I'm going to be worried about too many other things. Well, I guess that means, I mean, like, if I don't even try, then that really means, you know, I can't film a video, obviously. So I'm going to at least try. If I leave out a whole bunch of stuff like that, you know, guys, comment down below, and I'll try to answer everything, you know, all the questions that you guys have and everything. Because like I said, I'm going to try to film this the best I can, but then again, I want to get this thing done as fast as possible. I was going to take a ton of time on it. I was going to build my own rigging and cage and all that stuff. But I ended up finding somebody who has the old rigging out of their Kent. This is a 2000 Kennedy Craft, 14 foot 6 inches. Somebody else on Craigslist that actually lives fairly close to me has the same exact boat, and they just took the rigging out of it. So hopefully I'll be able to get that rigging and get it into my boat, and then I don't have to worry about making the rigging. The only thing I gotta worry about is the engine stand, and I have the tubing right there to build the engine stand. But you guys can see I have the old cage, the old rigging and engine stand and the gas tank and all that stuff already taken out of the boat. But right now I'm gonna try my best to show you guys me cutting this thing up process. These two center stringers are good. I'm not gonna really worry about those. I'm gonna clean them up, fix them up. But like I said, they're not soft. They're fairly new. I'm thinking somebody replaced them pretty recently, so I'm not all that worried about them. But the two outside stringers, the stringers that the rigging actually bolts to, is 100% gone. They are 100% rotted out. I can grab them, twist them with my hand. Matter of fact, I'll show you. Look at that. I mean, it's bad. Up there, I actually stood on the stringer up there. You can kind of see it right there when I'm circling with my finger. I actually stood right there, and actually my fat ass crushed the stringer. So yeah, they're definitely shot and they need to get redone. So amongst that, I'm actually going to cut out these boxes back here, just have that front deck, and that's it. The reason I'm going to do that is because when I got the boat, the engine stand was super high in the boat, and that, from what I've learned over the little bit of time that I've been around the airboat world, the lower you have the motor in the boat, the better the airboat will perform. So right now, with these boxes on the side, limits me in order to how high my engine stand can be. So I'm just gonna get rid of these boxes, cut them right on out, and then so I can kind of bury my motor into my boat a little bit further. Enough talking about the boat. Like I said, I'm going to cut these two stringers out, leave the two center stringers, and then cut these big boxes out on the side and get rid of it, and then sand everything down, clean it all up, gel coat it. There's a crack in the side of the boat right down there where it looks like they might have possibly had a power pole on it or something, and just the bouncing around and flexing caused the crack around the outside of the boat, so I got to fix that. But yeah, I'm going to sand this gel coat down for the most part, and then repaint a different color. I'm not going to paint the outside of the boat, I don't think. I think I'm going to leave her green just the way she is, and green and blue, and try to come up with a color scheme to make it look halfway decent. My arm's getting tired. Hold my phone up, I'm weak. But yeah, well, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be using. This is just going to be a video of me cutting this boat up. A 4-inch or 4.5-inch grinder with a diamond cutoff wheel. This is what you use for cutting tile and stuff like that, and this is what I use to cut my fiberglass, and it works the best and the fastest, and when it comes to cutting a boat up, that's the tool to use. Obviously you're gonna see me wear this mask. I don't like to wear it all the time. It's a little bit of a hassle to put it on, and I don't take it off on and off, and when you get hot, you get start dripping sweat in the inside. So I like wearing the other mask a little bit more when I'm doing quick, easy jobs. But the only thing is when you wear that mask and then your safety glasses go on it, it allows stuff to get up inside your underneath your safety glasses, and I don't like it. So that's why when I'm doing these big jobs I'm gonna be cutting for a long time, I throw this mask on. I feel like it's much more safer, and it gets the stuff, keeps the stuff from potentially ended up in your eyes. But yeah, well, enough talking now. Now it's time to get to work. So here we go. Alright, as you guys see behind me, I got it all cut out. I just got the two side boxes cut out, and that's what I'm going to do for right now. Got a lot of cleaning up. I was only able to get so close to the side of my hull without having to worry about possibly messing up and cutting into my hull. So a little bit more sanding to clean that up. And then next, before I do all the sanding and cleaning up, I'm going to cut out my stringers, and I'm going to do it as precise and as perfect as possible, because I want to be able to take them out and lay them on the other stringer and hopefully just trace them out and then cut them out. And right now they're just 1x4s. When I put new ones in, I'm gonna go right to Home Depot and I'm gonna buy a 2x6. I'm gonna buy two 2x6s, and that's what I'm putting for stringers in this bad boy. I'm gonna put some big old heavy duty stringers in it, and never have to worry about it again, at least for another 30 years. So get them glassed in, and yeah. But like I said, next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna work on cutting these other two outside stringers out. Alright, I got those boxes all cut out. Looking pretty sweet. I have a ton more room in the boat, and definitely gonna be able to drop this motor down a lot more. But now it's time to cut these stringers out. I'm gonna use my normal favorite tool to cut stuff apart with. Just a, like I said, 4-inch grinder with a diamond cutoff wheel. And then there's probably up there in the front, I'll end up having to bust out the old multi-tool. I don't like this thing. It takes forever to cut. It's the reason why I'm not using it to cut the whole stringer, but it's pretty nice when you get into a really tight spot. That's a killer tool to have. But here we go. Well, I just got done cutting that stringer up, and there's so many things wrong with what's going on right here. I don't recommend at all people using caulk to caulk your stringers down, because you see
how excellent of a bonding material that is. It doesn't work. And then this is what happens when you don't prep and clean your surface up right before you lay your tabbing material or lay your glass up. You get delamination. As you seen in the video, I was able to just rip this stuff up. It was not even remotely even close to being bonded down to the boat. And yeah, this is one side of the tab all the way down the side of the boat, just like that. Oh yeah, and another thing you don't do when you're putting the stringers in, especially stringers, the main support of the whole boat. Here's more caulk for you guys. More caulk. A lot of grinding and cleaning ahead of me here. But you don't make your freaking tabs out of chop strand. You don't do just chop strand for your tabs. That is the most hillbilly thing you could possibly do in your whole entire life. You don't do that. That's not you. There's no strength there whatsoever at all. This is like probably like one layer, maybe two layers. It's probably, yeah, I don't know, 2 layers of like 1.5 ounces. There's probably like 3 ounces of chop strand adding here, and that's it. That's all they use to tab their stringers down with. Yeah, this is what the result is. You get junk stringers. You get a piece of junk boat, and the person who has to redo your mess up, got a whole bunch of fun grinding ahead of him. But yeah, those are the tabs. Throwing it all away. Here's the wet stringer, which I already knew the stringer was bad, but I didn't know how bad it was. Look at that. Look at this. they never even came close to freaking bonding that glass to that stringer. But you can just see it's just not right. Don't ever do that. Do it the right way the first way. You never have to do it again. But I tried to cut that stringer out the best I could till I could save it and use it as a template for the new stringer.
Had to stop the video for a second there to pat my eye dry, because like I said, I got something in it and it is just watering like crazy. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna stop the video. You know, it's pretty much ready for the stringers. But I hope you guys are enjoying this airboat build. Something a little different. Hopefully this will be very quick. I was gonna do a full rebuild off, getting really crazy with it, but I don't want to put that kind of time into it right now, and I'm just gonna replace these stringers, give it a good gel coat paint job, and then I bought some rigging for it. I was gonna weld on my own rigging and show you guys, you know, kind of how to do that, but I bought some rigging that will work for this boat, and yeah, that's where we're gonna go with it. But hope you guys are, I already said that, hope you guys are enjoying it. Thank you to all my new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Y'all have a wonderful week.